a sanctuary and a home. He's a wild
man. Just north of Whangarei, nestled between the rolling hills of green farmland, lies Zion Wildlife Gardens. A private zoo run by Craig Bush, New Zealand's very own Lion Man. Last week, Shakira had her broken tooth fixed. Craig also had to deal with the problem of Gandor and Zion fighting over Shakira. He's hoping the contraceptive straw they put into her neck will take her off heat, which will calm the big boys down. The park's most fertile white tigeress, Rewa, is only a week away from giving birth. Craig moves her to a den while he finishes preparing the birthing enclosure. Rewa rejected her last cubs, and Craig's worried she'll do the same thing again if she's stressed out by being too close to the other tigers. He wants to move her in the morning, then it's just a matter of monitoring her until she goes into labour.
Dad loves you. Good girl. You done well. Good girl.
Craig has Zion Wildlife Gardens' newest cubs to check on. Mvula's two cubs are 5 weeks old and are gaining confidence and starting to explore. The two cubs introduce themselves to Dad, Laduma, who is clearly curious to see how his two baby sons are doing. The cubs are too young to play with Dad yet and are happy to stick with Mum. Then Craig gets word that Rewa has gone into labour early.
Well, I've been waiting for this. Looks like Rewa's taken me by surprise and she's already giving birth.
Rewa has given birth to one white cub in a den, which is right next door to the male tigers. Rewa rejected her last litter, but is doing everything right so far. So maybe she'll be a good mum to this cub after all.
She knows exactly what to do. She's mothered a few times now, and hopefully Rewa's going to look after this little guy. I don't know if it's a male or female.
It looks like a cub is on the way, giving Zion Wildlife Gardens another unique white tiger. These white tigers are extinct in the wild, and their survival depends on breeding programs like Craig's. Craig hopes that getting them to suckle will encourage her to accept her cubs.
Okay, that's one cub on. That's good. Here we go, Mark. I'm going to let Rewa just be mum now and leave her to herself and come back and check on her real soon. See you, Rewa.
Craig has frantically been fixing up the birth enclosure so he can move Rewa away from the other tigers today. But when he goes to check on her, there's a surprise in store.
Rewa's just had one more cub, unexpectedly, and I've just come round to check on the other two, and another one came out.
The cub is still attached by its umbilical cord. But these days, Craig is an experienced midwife and knows exactly what to do.
Okay, that one's all free. There you go. There you go. I think we've got a really happy mother here. 3 little cubs. She's doing exactly what she's meant to be doing. All's well. Look at that. Just minutes ago, this cub was born, and already Rewa's cleaned it all up and it's sucking on the teat. Looks pretty happy. Rewa looks pretty happy, don't you?
But Craig's still worried about the proximity of the other tigers, so decides to move Rewa and the cubs to the birthing enclosure for their safety.
We're just going to put Rewa into the barn and then bring the cubs through. Then they're nice and safe in there. We keep a close eye on them. They can't get interfered by the other tigers. Good girl. Come on. There you go. How's that?
However, while the births went easily, Rewa isn't so happy about being moved to the new den, away from the familiar tiger enclosures.
It's okay. You go smell that. Go on. It's okay. There you go.
But being away from the other tigers offers her the best chance to bond with her babies and keeps them safe from the male tigers.
Rewa, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. You going to come over your babies? Come on. All right. Come on. Okay, we'll go out of here for a little bit. Just let her settle down. There's all new smells. It's not her den. Hopefully she's going to be all right with them in here. All right. It's okay. Well, Rewa's not going to like it in there, but she'll get used to it, and it's for her own good. The last thing is we need having cubs and one of the male tigers eating the cubs, so this is the best place for her at the moment.
The next day, heavy rain sets in. The tigers don't mind the water, so take the rain in their stride. But the lions are miserable.
Oh, it's all right, Gundor. Gundor's really depressed today. It's raining. Shakira's girlfriend's over there. It's not looking very good, is it, Gundor? Oh, well, the sun will come out another day.
Coming up, the rain signals the start of Northland's worst flood in decades, and Zion Wildlife Gardens is threatened by rapidly rising floodwaters. The rain continues to fall throughout Northland, causing extensive flooding. And Zion Gardens isn't immune. The lions have resigned themselves to the water and are patiently waiting for the rain to stop. But the drainage system at Zion Gardens is seriously stressed. The creek is completely flooded, and drains are at risk of overflowing. Craig is concerned that the flooding is on the verge of getting out of control. So he sends out Arnie the builder to check on the big cats and to see if any of the bridges or drains have been damaged. It appears that one of the drains has become blocked and water is starting to back up. The waters flooding the creek are now getting dangerously high. Zion Gardens drains were designed to cope with heavy rains, but this storm is seriously putting them to the test. However, some of the tigers just take it all as great fun. When the rain finally stops, Craig can assess the damage. Within 3 days, the waters have mostly drained away, leaving the grounds muddy and chaotic. The big cats stretch out, enjoying their first taste of sun for a long while. But Craig and his workers are facing an enormous clean-up operation. In some places, the floodwaters washed away paths, which Moses and Arnie are rebuilding, watched approvingly by Sita. While other workers continue the clean-up, Craig discovers that one of the bridges has almost collapsed. He'll need to get Moses to advise on repairing it. Back in the lion's den, Mvula's 2 cubs have ventured out, watched by their loving mum. They have no idea of the damage around them and just want to have fun. Mvula is a perfect mum, but Rewa has rejected her 3 newborn cubs, and Craig is scared that she'll eat them. So for their own safety, he has decided to move them to the house.
There you go, Megan.
Right.
I guess you got your work cut out now. You better go and feed those guys. Well, that's real important that we remove the cubs from there. Rewa doesn't want to know about them at all. So this is the best thing. Get them away from her. She could kill them, so we've done the right thing. Now they're going to be bottle fed.
The 3 cubs are soon safely settled with their surrogate mum, Megan. She'll be helped by Michelle. In the wild, if a tiger rejects her cubs, they'd die. But here at the gardens, Craig knows just what to do.
All right, what we need for these guys here is about 70 mils, and as they start getting bigger, just gradually build that up. How's that? You good? Yep. So just keep an eye on their body weight, okay? Your tummy's going to get big or small, just keep an eye on that. That's how you gauge it. Next.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Now, at this stage here, these guys are really hard to recognise. Okay, so the best way to recognise them is just look at the end of their tails, and each tiger has different pieces to its tail, so that's why you can recognise them and write down accordingly how much they drink and how much when they go to the toilet, everything like that. Come on. Come on then. Oh, these guys like their milk.
They're so hungry it doesn't take them long to get used to feeding from a bottle for the first time. Baby tigers are vulnerable and need to be looked after like human babies.
There you go. Looks like he wants more, but that's enough for the moment. You just got to burp them. This is real important. This gets the wind out of them.
Oh. You're so gorgeous. Thank you.
Okay, guys, I want to see you making the cubs go to the toilet. So if you grab some of those Huggies wipes, and what you've got to do is just stimulate them and make them go to the toilet. Now, their mothers normally lick them to do that, but we don't want you guys doing that, so it's better to use the Huggies.
Megan and Michelle will have to be doting surrogate mothers to the helpless cubs, feeding them all through the day and night.
Okay, I'll leave you guys to it, and I'm going to carry on with some other work.
Okay.
Okay, good on you guys. All right.
Coming up, it's all hands on deck with the race on to finish Zion Gardens' biggest cleanup operation ever. And Craig suffers a big cat attack. After the biggest rainfall in 50 years, Zion Wildlife Gardens is having a massive clean-up. And a large group of visitors is due to arrive in 3 days. So the race is on to clean enclosures in time. Craig's giving the boys a hand in the clean-up, but can't resist getting into the tiger enclosures to give them some extra stimulation.
Moses, what do you reckon about this piece here? Rather than waste it, if you just cut that limb off there, then I can drag that into Carly and Ninja's enclosure there, and it gives us something to play with.
Tigers are unpredictable, even more dangerous than lions. But Craig regularly puts his life at risk to give these animals a better life.
Moses, I'm just going to pull this branch through the gate here, but there's 2 gates, so I'm going to have them both open. So if you just hold that one gate,
Yep.
and if a tiger comes out, just shoot it away.
Oh, we'll do, yeah, here.
Craig has to watch his back and remain in charge the entire time. Even hand-reared tigers like these are wild animals and naturally respond to weakness.
This is good stimulation for these guys. Gives them something different to do. And something different for me to do too.
While playing with the 2 tigers, Craig falls, and Indra is on him in a second.
I felt teeth on my face.
Carly,
The lineman gets straight to his feet and shows the 2 cats who's boss.
there you go. Okay.
One slip and these big cats can turn fun into danger.
Okay. Okay, that'll keep them amused for a while. We'll carry on working.
Back inside, Megan prepares milk for the next round in the tiger cub's 3-hourly feeding cycle. The final stage in Zion Gardens' clean-up operation is checking the damaged bridge with Moses.
A lot of this bridge is not very good. These beams are really rusty, eh? And the whole concrete embankment there is just caved into the water, so I think we've got to start again.
Looks like it, doesn't it?
Well, Moses, we have to build a new bridge.
Yep. That's what it is. That's what it's got to be.
Well, we've got a big group tour coming really soon, so best thing we can do is just barrier the whole thing off, put a sign on it so people don't come down here.
Yep.
Right, this will have to be closed until we sort the bridge out.
Finally, Zion Gardens are ready for the first visitors since the floods. Dalu shows the first group around.
Like their ears, you realize that they've got black ears and then they've got the 2 white spots. It's just because these animals are actually solitary cats, so when they stalk their prey, they mainly raise their ears slightly a little bit higher.
Since arriving from Africa, Dalu has worked with Craig constantly to develop his skills with the big cats
Come on down. Come on, get down.
and is showing great results.
Hello, big girl. Hello, big girl.
This is dangerous if you don't get it right,
Can I show these people your babies?
but the big cats seem to like him.
Yeah, lovely mum, isn't it?
The highlight of the visit is seeing Mvula's 2 white lion cubs.
It's quite an amazing experience where female lioness would actually give you a chance to actually come and cuddle your babies like this.
There you go. All right. There you go.
It's a rare chance to see these special cubs up close. And the 2 little boys happily perform for the crowd. the end of a busy week at Zion Wildlife Gardens. And the end of an eventful day for Rewa's 3 newborn tiger cubs. Taken from mum for their own protection, they're happy and snug in their new home. And in 3 hours, they'll be back on their feet looking for their next big feed. Next week, Chaka and Shanti have their show business debuts. And will Rewa's rejected tiger cubs continue to thrive?
Over on TV1 shortly, Sunday investigates how much sunbeds are to blame for skin cancer. Here on TV2 right now, itty-bitty kid questions, huge stacks of cash. Are you smarter than a 10-year-old? Next.